Wondering where your money is going? Feeling like you're not being able to save? I know that's subject 12. If you want to learn how to turn that around with simple steps, please keep on watching. Hi, my name is Lillian. Welcome to my channel. I created this channel to teach, empower, and encourage people on all things finance. I know it can be such a hard subject to talk about, not knowing the tools and steps or even the correct education in regards to money and all things finance. So I hope that in this video you can find some encouraging, simple steps where you can start saving money today. Because don't we all want to start saving money? So please keep on watching, like this video, comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to go over the first thing that you need to do, that it's simple, but I didn't say that wasn't gonna be hard, that you need to start doing today to start having and saving money. One of the things is mindset. I know, mindset. And trust me, it's not easy, but it's simple. Once you start changing your mindset and how you view money, your life is going to change because you're going to start seeing money in a different light. So what does that mean, Lillian, you might ask me? Well, that means that you are looking at money as an energy. That means that you receive the money, your paycheck, and you convert that into something else that you're going to do. That being said, your money needs to have a purpose. If your money doesn't have a purpose, or if you don't tell your money what to do, what ends up happening is your money starts telling you where to go. And we don't want that. We don't want to feel like we don't have control of our finance. So changing your mindset and how you see money, how you view it, what is the purpose of money? Because sometimes doesn't it feel like we're just trying to scrape for some money? No, we were made to have an abundant amount of money. I'm not saying to be a schemy scumbag. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. But to be a sneaky person with money. I think that your heart determines how you act towards money. And if you have a good heart and if you have money, you're just gonna do good things with your heart. With your money, I mean, because you're supposed to be doing good things with your heart already. But if you have a good mindset towards money on how to use that money to benefit you in your future and to encourage others, to empower others, to influence others, you're going to continue to have even more. So I believe that your mindset needs to change in regards to money and how you view it. Because if you view money as a bad thing, unfortunately, it's just going to happen that you're not going to have it. Or if you say, I'm always broke, that means that you are putting into the world that you are always broke. If you say, I am unhappy with where I am, but I am grateful for the situations that I am in, that changes things because you start saying, okay, I'm unhappy, so what steps do I need to take to change that financially? And saving money is a big deal. And sometimes the reason why we don't save money is because of our mindset, because we can't put into thought like, hey, I'm saving this for a purpose, and just become saving for no reason. So again, mindset. How do you view money? What are you doing to grow? How am I going to grow my income? And a great example that I would like to give is, for example, if you work for a boss and you only get paid $10 an hour, I'm pretty sure that those $10 an hour does not define your worth. But would you like to be getting paid more because you work really hard? So what I would advise you and change your mindset, okay, I'm grateful for what I have, but I need to change the situation because I deserve to receive more. And I would say to learn your craft. What can you do to grow in that position that you are in today, so you can go to your boss and say, hey, I have done this steps, I have brought this amount of revenue for your company, I deserve to get paid more. And if your boss says, hey, I can't do that, then it's time for you to find a place where they're going to pay what you deserve. So you see, you change just, hey, I'm learning a craft, I am growing, because we all need to grow. Because if you're not growing, you are dying. And you grow and you say, okay, what can I do now that I'm going to showcase how much I want to get paid? Or you say, hey, I want to do something part-time. I want to get involved in a business. because you start seeing money as a different way. And what you talk and what you say about money, really you are putting out there into the world what do you wish to receive. So I say to myself all the time, I find money everywhere. I have an abundant, fulfilled, and very transparent life. I pour into others, because the more you pour into others, the more you receive. So keep on your path, keep doing your thing in regards to growing your mentality, in regards to money. Start speaking great words into your life. Be thankful for what you have, but get to a point that say, you know what, I deserve this, I want this, and I want to grow my income. Like I said, I want to build a legacy for my kids. I want to be able to leave them set for their life and for their families and families to come. And I now made a conscious decisions of steps that I need to take, because I changed my mindset to be able to leave that legacy. So step number 2 is involving your family in your finance, because it becomes very hard when you are dealing with the finance, which is not a easy sometimes things to do, you know, especially if you're in debt, especially if you are with low income. If you're just the only one dealing with it, it becomes very difficult and very tiring. So I have involved my kids and my husband in our saving process. What I just said earlier, right? Money needs to have a purpose. So my kids started saving their money for a purpose. Obviously, they're 5 and 3. They're not going to be saving or thinking about long-term and other goals. But I have said, okay, if you want to buy a toy, so here, mommy gonna start giving you some money so you can save. And every time they see some money, I tell them, you find money everywhere. They are always finding some coins, some dollars, and they're always putting in their piggy bank at 5 and 3 years old. I know. And the other thing that I did was also involve my husband, because we only live on his income, and because of that, I'm the one that deals with the money and he brings the money. But if I don't involve him on what we're doing or what our goals are, it becomes difficult for him to understand and go to work and say, hey, I'm not just working to give my wife money, I am working for this purpose, right? And what I decided to do to change that and involve him and say, hey, how much do you need in a week that you can still have the things that you want, which is his coffee in the morning. I know, I'm like, oh God, why can't you just make coffee at home? But it is something that he likes, something that he wants. And we came to a accord, okay, here's the money that you need. So I do a budget every week for how much he's gonna use throughout the week. And can I tell you a secret what started to happen? He stopped spending that money. I know. He started saving it, because he also changed his mindset. He said, hey, I also want to achieve other things financially for me personally. What about if I took this money that I'm wasting on coffee and start saving towards my dream? I want to buy a truck. And he started saving towards that truck. So if you are in the right mindset, you start seeing money and what you want to do with it differently. The third thing is going to be budget. I know I talked about it last week, but budget, it's so important, because now you know where your money is going. And I'm gonna say one thing in towards the budget. Start paying off your debt. Pay off your debt quick, because the quicker you pay off your debt, the faster you're gonna start saving money. And if you haven't yet, watch my video that I just posted in regards to how we paid $10,000 of debt in 6 months. Please go watch that once you finish this. We paid $10,000 in debt in 6 months, and with that, while doing that, we saved $5,000 in cash, because we have a purpose, we have a goal. So do your budget, see where your money is, where you're spending your money, because once you have an idea of where you're spending your money, you can now make better choices for you and your family. And we stopped spending money on these necessary things, like doing my nails, or buying coffee throughout the week in the bakery, overspending on things that's necessary. Not that I don't like doing my nails, I can do them myself. So I found ways that I can save money to not overspend. So I shared something very personal. I want you guys to share something personal with me. Comment down below. Do you feel like you're spending money on these necessary things? Have you looked at what you're spending your money on? Please comment down below so I can share with you, so we can help each other and we can be very vulnerable on this channel and really be here for each other. And the last thing that I'm going to say is starting It's hard. But once you have the routine, it becomes easier. And I just want to share with you a few things that I did that helped become easier, the process. One of them was finding stores that has coupons where I can save some extra cash while I'm doing my grocery shopping, while I'm doing some shopping. So Target has some discounts, BJ's, Stop and Shop. Before I go to, I look into the stores that I usually like to do grocery and see if they have coupons and things that I can use to give a discount on what I'm purchasing. Because what I started doing is every money that I saved on purchases that I made, I put it aside for savings. I know, I just started putting inside an envelope because I do use the cash envelope method, and I just take everything and put inside that envelope. And at the end of each month, I usually have about $700 of just change that I accumulated throughout the weeks. And the other thing is having a grocery list. If you have a grocery list when you're doing your grocery shopping, you eliminate the fact of overspending. You have that money, you have your grocery list, and now you know exactly what you're there for. If you go without a list, you're not only going to cause more waste because you can purchase things that you already have in your home, but you're going to go off the rails and overspend because you think you need it, but you don't really know if this video was able to help you. If it did, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below, comment what the thing that you found the most interesting, and let's connect. I would love to get to know you and for you to continue to get to know me, and we do that through the comments. And also, stay tuned. I have a course that's coming out that's going to be all things finance, a course on how to get out of debt, and I can't wait to share more of those news with you guys. And I hope you all have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.